Hello friends, this is Miss Caterman. I'm going to go over the steps for long division today for two-digit numbers. Before we get started, I first want to go over some words that we have here today for long division. It helps us with our steps. Okay, as you can see over here on the left, I have the words divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. In red, you can see the letters D, M, S, C, B. That is our acronym, and there's a phrase that we use to help us remember that. It's does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Again, an easy way to help us remember those letters and also to remember the steps for long division. Okay? We are going to model two problems today. One is going to be a basic problem using a one-step process for long division, and then we're going to do a separate problem that requires us to go through the does McDonald's sell cheeseburger process 2 times. Okay, so our first division problem is actually a basic fact that I'm sure we already know: 56 divided by 7. Okay, we all know that division fact, so I'm going to use this as an example to show you the steps for long division. We're going to start by writing this problem in our long division symbol. Okay, looks like half of a house. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our dividend, which is 56, our large number dividend, and we're going to put that underneath the division symbol. Okay, the dividend goes underneath the division symbol. Second, we're going to take the digit 7, our divisor, that is what we divide by. I like to call it the supervisor divisor because it tells us what to do. And we are going to put that on the outside of our division symbol. So we have 56 divided by 7. Okay. Again, as we know, that's a basic fact. We all should know that that is 8. So I'm going to put the quotient, the answer or quotient, on top of my division symbol. Okay. And now that I have done my first step, I have divided, we are now going to do the second step, which is to multiply. What am I multiplying? I'm actually going to multiply that 7 times the quotient 8 and get my answer of 56. I'm going to write 56 underneath the 56 that's already there. We do our work under the bottom of our division symbol. Okay? And as you can see, I just wrote the subtraction sign because that is our next step after we multiply. We are going to subtract 56 minus 56. Sorry about that. Okay, now that I fixed that, we again are going to subtract 56 minus 56, and we get the answer 0, meaning that this number divides evenly with 7. Okay? Now what I need to do is my next step, which is check. I am checking to make sure that my answer 0 is less than my divisor 7. If it is, then I am good to go, and I can check that off. We don't need the bring down step for this problem because it's a one-step problem. I'm done dividing. Okay, so now I'm going to pause the video so we can get ready to do a two-step problem. Okay friends, we are now going to divide this problem, 51 divided by 3, and it is a two-step problem because we're going to go through does McDonald's sell cheeseburger 2 times. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up my problem with my long division symbol. I'm going to put my dividend 51 underneath the division symbol, and I'm going to put my divisor 3 on the left side. Okay, we're going to go ahead and divide one step at a time. Now, division is a little different than addition, subtraction, or multiplication, where I start in the ones place. In long division, I'm actually going to start right here with the 5. Okay, we're going to ask ourselves, how many groups of 3 are in 5? There is one group of 3. We're going to write 1 above the 5 in the quotient. Okay. And now I have done my first step. We have divided. Okay, so now we're going to go to our second step, which is to multiply, and we are going to multiply that 3 times the 1. 3 times 1 is 3. We're going to write that answer underneath the 5 where we show our work. And our next step after we multiplied is going to be to subtract. Okay, so we're subtracting next. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, again, I'm going to do my next step, which is check. Is this 2 less than my divisor 3? Yes, it is. So we're going to click our check. And we're going to move to the next step in our process here, which is to bring down. For this, we're going to take the 1 here, and we are going to bring that 1 down right next to the 2. And now we have a new dividend of 21 that I'm dividing again by our divisor 3. Okay, so we're actually going to start our process all over again, starting again with divide. 21 divided by 3 is 7. We're going to write the 7 up here on top next to the 1, 7 groups. So we have just divided. And now we're going to go to our next step, which is to multiply. What is 3 times 7? It is 21. Let's write that underneath the 21 that's there. And now I'm going to go to my next step after I multiplied, which is to subtract that. Okay, so we're going to subtract 21 from 21, and we get 0. There is nothing remaining. So 0 is less than 3 when we check. And our quotient or answer to 51 divided by 3 is 17. Now you're going to take some time and practice with your teachers. Thanks, friends.